Hi, shalom, familia. Familia. Why am I always saying familia? Because, girl, I prefer Spanish. Y'all, I wrote this book. My name is Adorned Itiya. Itiya. The Most High said it's pronounced Itiya with a TH sound, but it's spelled Itiya. Call me whatever you want, darling. But I am adorned. We're all adorned to in the kingdom. Y'all, it's been allergy season, so I do sound a little crazy, a little nasally. Took some sinus medicine, feel so much better. Yesterday, I was not okay. You hear me? I sat down and just checked out. Rest. I tried. And I was like, you know what? Resting it's not a bad thing to do. Like, I'm gonna take a day off. It's okay. You don't have eyeshadow down. Don't put on eyeshadow. I don't need have like a built-in makeup. Oh, I thought I was paused. Thank you. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, my Abba, y'all. So, y'all, the Most High gave me this book because after my 1 year sabbatical, or about 11 months in, let's just say 11 months in, because it started 1/1/25. January 1st, January, that's when I stopped working, January 1st, 2025. And I was in Ecuador by the 9th of that month. 8 days later, I was in Ecuador. But I learned so much on that expedition, that trusting, that belief. Like, Daddy actually wants us to chill for a minute. I believed it. I was like, what's gonna happen if I chill for a minute? Because I'm going crazy. Like, I was frazzled. I couldn't even... It was hard for me to talk to certain people. Like, I couldn't even speak to them at all. Like, I was trying not to go off on people. I was trying not to... You know, you just hold back so much, and then it just all explodes, and you don't want it to explode. So you're like, okay, let me believe somebody. Let me believe somebody. Lord, help me. Lord, help me. Take me from my own self. Like, I am making myself like this. It's nobody but me. Like, let me do this. Like, I believe that you I believe you. I believe you. But now I'm fighting all these other people who don't believe you. So that was the struggle. I'm fighting a lot of other people who don't believe you. So they think I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. No, darling. This is normal. They're like, ah! That's why I was like, baby. Them Israelites that was born like about 15 years after they fled. Before they fled, like, even if they fled, just say they fled in like 70, like the year 70, just for a random number. Say they were born in 55 or something, like year 55. Random numbers. Maybe not. Nothing's random. Jesus. So those people who saw the whole Exodus had to fight their parents who were so used to all the spoils of Egypt. And all they remembered was like, dude, we remember all we did was slave away for these funny looking not even chocolate, crispy niggas. That's all we did. So, like, I feel like we're at that place as my generation, whatever generation I am. We're in that seeing like we almost out of here. Y'all ain't finna pull us back. You're not finna pull me back, baby. When my sky daddy told me to rest, say less. Daddy, you want me in my feminine? Absolutely. Because these people don't. And I don't agree. And I don't want to be in accord with them anymore. I'm done, darling. I'm done. I cannot listen. You have my best interests at heart. I don't believe they do. I don't believe they can see their best interest at this moment. So let me give myself what I need. I needed this. I without this, I would not even be able to communicate. Imagine me having to deal with a funeral. Like, I couldn't have dealt with it. I wouldn't have been as accepting. Like, I was like, Jesus, I accept it, but I'm still in shock. You can't lie. Like, nobody expected. Nobody. Not this early. You know what I mean? Like, I knew he would probably go before me. I was thinking about 50, 60, like, the age range. You know what I mean? But you never know how much time you have with people. You never know. Literally, you never know how much time you have with people. But at the same time, the Most High showed you, I ain't playing with you either, little girl. I ain't playing with you either. So when Sky Daddy tells me to rest, and he know I need rest, and nobody else cares but my Sky Daddy, baby, sign me up. I don't need to get flued out by nobody. Thank you, Sky Daddy. I'm going. I don't even have enough money for this. Like, I have a few things set up. I don't even have enough money at all. Not at all for a whole year? Absolutely not. I was like, I could sell all my assets. I'm not gonna panic because in the wilderness they're closed and old. They did not get old in the wilderness for 40 years. Our clothes in 2026 get older about 40 days. Like, you see, the washing machine then did a number on your stuff. You got little lint, like little scoops and whatever. You know what I mean? So I'm like, this is giving me anxiety. Dude. Oh. You'll have to understand, like, I did not I knew I needed it, but I knew I could benefit others. Like, there's no way. Like, even my brother, for sure. That dude needed to take a beat. He needed to take a nap. He needed to just rejuvenate. He was working 7 days a week for why? You're yourself. You have your kid. You have nobody's kids. Maybe you have friends you want to hang out with, but like, why are we working this hard? Why are we working this hard? What are we working for? Because like 35% of our money is still going back to these demon seeds. So I'm like, okay, if I'm the only one who cares about my well-being, besides the Most High, let me align. Let's line up. Let's just get in line with each other. Because this is not it. I used to work there. I feel at peace over here. Like, it's just a family atmosphere. It's just, oh, I had good memories. I had really good memories. It was a good time. It was enlightening. It was just a step on the journey, you know? But if me and the Most High are the only one who cares, remember who's looking out for you. It's not always the people in your circle. Not at all. So when I realized, I was like, I need to be the example. Maybe I need to be obedient. Who cares about examples? I'm sure there's other examples. I see many examples. If you YouTube stuff, Google, you know what I mean? Look it up. Any search engine. People take sabbaticals. It's normal. What are we doing here? There's supposed to be there's a 7-year release of our debt in the USA. But so why there's not a 7-year release of us? Why is there not a 7-year release? Every 7 years we're supposed to release whatever we gain okay. Every 7th year we released what we gained those 1 to 6 years, from year 1 to 6, 0 to 6. 0 to 6. Figure that out. Y'all figure that out. Y'all smart, I pray. But I was like, I know I am boiling inside. I'm not okay. I'm not okay. Can't pretend I'm okay. Like, I can't have to pull over sometimes and just like breathe and not have a panic attack. Why are we doing this? Why am I driving in this terrible everyday bull crap? I'm not doing this Groundhog Day crap. I can't stand Groundhog Day. I'm not that person. If I do something repeatedly and it's just so monotonous, I get bored. Not really bored, but it's like, okay, there's something amiss here. I don't like over repeating cycles. Like, there has to be some kind of freshness here, some kind of freshness there. We're not meant to live and just doing the same thing over and over. From our 9 to 5. Like, that's all we're doing. Even in our business. We have to do certain things, but it's like so fresh. There's new this and there's new that. New clients, new platforms. It's just creativity. Like, our creative brain. My brain was too creative to be put into a box. I was like, the Most High made me way too creative for this. I have too many talents, but I'm sitting here fulfilling someone else's dream. What about what he put in me? I'm going to be accountable. I'm going to be accountable for resting. You're going to be accountable for resting, guys. Did you know that? How does that make you feel? The Most High is going to hold us accountable for resting. Baby, say less. This is love. I've always wanted love. That's all we chased. We had so many situations that we put ourselves in, thinking that was, oh, that's love, baby. That ain't no love. That's predator. The Most High ain't praying on us, y'all. He is praying. We rest. Y'all, I read this book and I cried. This book literally put me in tears because since those Jim Crow laws, we have been beaten to believe foolishness. Boss babe, we gonna be empresses, that's fine. But empresses ain't overly hustle. You know what I mean? We're like attract, we receive, we receivers. Why are we right? You know what I mean? Like, we're better than that. Yo, I'm about to have a workbook on this. We're doing a workbook on my channel soon because, like, look at my voice. I had none. When I traveled, I was baffled. People were like, literally, what's your story? And I'm like, I was just trying to run away. Is that it? So what do you want to do with your life? Like, what do you do? I was like, I don't know. I just needed to rest. And I was like, oh my gosh, people actually want to hear what I have to say. They're not telling me to shut up and work. Our culture, the way us's have been brought up. Shut up and do your work. Shut up, girl. You're idle. Shut your mouth. Shut your up. Go do something. Like, go do what I told you to do. Why are we talking? And you're just like, can we have a conversation? So when you go somewhere else and they ask you questions and you're like, that is personal. But it's really not that personal. You're just like, maybe I've never been asked that and it's so confusing. Someone wants to actually know about me. And it's not just like, hey, you did what I asked you to do. You took out this. You met this deadline. Did you go to this practice on time? Oh, did you pay that bill? That's all they're worried about. They don't. Is there anything else? Oh, you watch that show? Like, even the shows you watch, you have to just suppress your own wants, needs, thoughts. Like, you just want to have just a conversation with people. Oh no, let's watch movies. Maybe that's your idea of luxury or something, but we have conversation. So when I went to South America to just be with other people, I was like, I am so confused. I don't even know what to say to these people. Like, what conversation do I have? What do I say? I overthought. I was overthinking. I was like, okay. I've been quiet so long. All your thoughts should stay up here. They never come out. So, of course, we become backed up here. The thyroid issue people have, probably. I don't know. The thyroid. The lady who did I'm telling you, there's prophetesses, there's seers still here. And I'm so grateful the Most High used her to see me. Oh my God. So, I'm going to keep telling everybody this. This is my testimony. I'm telling you. I've been struggling, like after my divorce, I was like, dude, everybody's like, why didn't your dad teach you this, that, and the other? You You had a freaking dad, you had a 2-parent household, this, that, and the other. I'm like, and I didn't know how to tell them. Like, I was ashamed. I was ashamed that I wasn't allowed to speak to my own father, bro. I wasn't allowed to speak to him, like, in my own house. Like, so I completely believe it when people are like, oh, girl, I ain't letting him talk to that baby. That's my baby. What? That is not your baby. Oh, what? Baby, like, we're not asexuals here. That's not your baby. We have two, it takes two since the beginning of time, but they've been altering stuff, so that's why he's coming back. They've been altering stuff, and y'all know they've been altering stuff. The Mandela effect says they've been altering stuff. But what I was saying, like, she saw the little girl in me that wasn't allowed to speak to my dad, that had a dad that as a child, I wanted him to hold me and protect me, basically, because I felt so crushed by whatever my mom did earlier, and I don't know what she did. I was like 4, 3, 5, 3 to 5, like 4 to 5, sorry. Slovakia. So I was like 4 to 5, and I was like, I don't know what she did. She said something that just made me feel like this girl is crazy. Like, I don't want to be here. Like, what is this? And I was like, okay. My dad's coming home. My dad's coming home. Daddy's coming home. Daddy, daddy, daddy. Like a little puppy. You know what I mean? So when he came home, I was like, yay! And I ran in his arms. Then he picked me up, and then he grabbed me, threw me up into the air. It was like a 2-story. It was a high ceilings. There were high ceilings. And my mom's like, you gonna kill my kid? You need to. And he just put me down and walked away. And then I was like, that's when I felt extremely abandoned right there, like as a 4-year-old or a 5. She said I was 4, but I thought I was 5 for the longest time, so y'all figure that one out. So after that, I was like, I had a dad for the longest time. I promise you. My mom said so when I was like 14, 15. She's like, girl, don't ask your daddy for money and this, that, and the other. I was like, I got a dad. Maybe I was 12. I'm telling you, I don't have. It was double digits. Definitely past 11, from 12 to 14. And we live in the same house. We drove in the same car on road trips. But it was like only the weekly times I saw him was Sunday mornings, and they were just at each other's throats per usual. And we were just decorations in the backseat of the car. Nobody cared. And I was like, okay. Maybe the church will care. So I was like, maybe they're going to go get counseling at the church. Nope. Maybe they're going to get counseling at the church. Did they? Nope. Maybe. I do have really black pores. Really, they're like... I have clear skin. I'm clear. All is well. I get what I need. And I proceed. That has been my affirmations. Affirmation. Dude, the nasal. Like when it's the allergies. The allergies. April showers bring May flowers. April showers bring May flowers, darling. Yes, my queens. It's dim sum out here. See, this I don't wear white. This is water. Thank God this is water. But it was like, and then ever since then, boy's been touching me without permission. So it's like I've always gravitated towards men. Only because I was around them. I knew how to communicate with them. But then I didn't realize they saw me as prey. Nobody taught me that. So they're like, you had a dad and you did this and you should have known and yeah. And I was like, I don't have those memories. Why are y'all yelling at me? Like, what the why am I getting yelled at? I was like, I'm getting chastised for these people every fucking day. Every day, bye. Every day I get chastised for these fucking... Absolutely not. Let me continue to get beat up for these people, or let me continue to be free. I'm gonna either get beat up for these people, and they're not even looking out for my safety, you know what I mean, or my well-being, but they're ready to put me in a mental institution. Bitch, fuck you. However that came out, it was what it was. Y'all got me effed up. Y'all got me fucked up. Since I am the only one looking out for me, and the Most High is the only one looking out for me, the government ain't finna look out. Oh, let's go vote. People died in order for you to vote. What is this? This is called what? Baby, we are protesting. This is not our rest. Y'all got me messed up. The Most High is going to hold us accountable. Because this is not our rest. There's no way this is our rest. We're getting slaughtered every day. The Northern Kingdom is being iced. Are you bloody kidding me? Bloody mad. The madness in your head. It's water, darling. I don't give a blast. The filthy bad mind thinking in your thinking in your head. Yeah. What duppy? For talking to me like that. For talking for me like that. I don't care. I'm leaving. I do what I want. We are going to be, how do you protest the system? Y'all over here praying African. Y'all over here Pan American. What is that? Y'all over here claiming Native American more. That's fine. But where they come from? Jerusalem, mother of us all. Jerusalem, mother of us all. Darling, right. we will rest in New Jerusalem, not in 1948. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be. You've got to be mad, darling. This is not our rest. If y'all guys want to actually be at the table, the banquet table, we are in a just hustle. If we are not at that table, where are we serving? Right, we're setting the dining room. We're still working, darling. Absolutely not. You want to work now? We must work now, darling. It's what happened when we ate of the forbidden fruit. But he was still giving us what the kingdom looks like. He was like, hey, y'all can have 6/7. Wait, you can have 1/7 of what the kingdom looks like. Thank you, God, for this mercy. 1/7. What is that mathematically? Let's find out, darling. Let's find out. My mathematical brain to make me look that up, darling. That's 0.1428. Some other stuff. Hold on. Yeah, no. I closed it out. It's less than 14%. Less than 15% of the king. We don't even know. So if we're not even indulging in the percentages he's giving us, because he's giving us drips, like IV drips, like those oxygen like those oxygen IV drips that those people give us, darling. This is an IV drip. This is an IV drip. Rest is the drip of IV that we have always needed. That is less than 15%. But then he gives us other tidbits, so that adds up. Like we're barely seeing. But if you refuse to rest, you will be accountable, darling, in the day, in the valley of Jehoshaphat. And that will be off my account. You know what I mean? Like, I've done my duty by letting the world know. Rest will actually change your atmosphere. It changes your livelihoods. It changes your trust levels with the masculine. That's what I needed. I had less. What's less than 0? I had no trust in the masculine, darling. I had none. So I took a risk. I was like, who made me? 0 trust with masculinity. Right now, I believe it's about in divine masculinity. Let's just say I was more okay. Let's just say in divine like in the Most High, I trusted him way more than any human I could ever see in my life. So, like, my trust in him, I would say, would be, like, 20%. Like, I put 20% trust in him. But I had to fit, like, an extra. I had to go from 20 to 100. Like, it's full-fledged free-falling. It's full-fledged free-falling. And for our analytical brains creates, like, my creative brain was so happy. It's like, look what I can do. Look what I can see. This is so beautiful. My analytical brain was like, are you going to be okay? You know what I mean? How are you going to make ends meet? Why are you doing this to yourself? All people are doing is just laughing at you. They do that anyway. Ha! Right. They wake up like this. I've been doing that. Let them laugh at me and who I am. Like, laugh now. Please don't cry later. I'm asking y'all not to cry later. Because you will be judged. What does the Most High say about rest? What does the Most High say about rest? If we labor to enter his rest, he will pour out things that we have never seen before. And I saw stuff I've never seen before in real life. And I was like, Dad. Dude, I screamed. I was like, dang it, Addie. But I cried a lot because it also, when you have that much free time, stuff that you have suppressed for decades slaps you in the face 50 times harder because it's saying, peekaboo, I've been here. Hello, I've been knocking and you won't let me out. I'm tired of being in here. I'm tired. Get me out. Let me out of here. That's like different parts of your personality that you had to lock up in order to make everybody around you comfortable. You think I said that? I did not. That's different parts of who the Most High made you that you had to suppress. To make everybody else around you comfortable. How has that worked for you, darling? Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. Y'all it ain't worked for you since the beginning. So what are we doing here? Plastic is just flying through the window. Is this plastic? Oh, that looks like a wing. A wing of a something or another. Ew. Okay. Awkward. I'm not suppressing myself anymore. I'm not thinking small. There's so many things I've wanted to do. I've wanted to go back to music. I've wanted to write books. I've wanted to sing. I've wanted to dance. I've wanted to teach. I wanted to just be in nature. Just be accepted by others. And I felt that acceptance come when people were like, I see you. Who are you? And you're like, what? You're so nice, and I feel like you mean well, and I can't tell you who I am right now because I'm transforming, and what I did then, I don't want to do anymore. So, what do I tell you? You know what I mean? So, I'm going to tell you what I am, who the Most High made me. How do you know who the Most High made you? Made you. I need to refreshen up, darling. I've been dude. What we have eaten here has made me. And that's why I think I was definitely under the weather. The food here, and the allergies, and the pollen, and everything else in the world. and the H of the text. Who did Hashem make us? Hashem. That is one of his names. Jehovah Jireh. Jehovah Nisi. Who did he make us? I'm singing all kinds of things that we used to have. So we no longer, that I didn't see in the church, and I'm so glad I'm at that church. All of them. All of them. All of them full of the blood of the youth. Y'all got the blood of the youth on your hands, y'all. It's not a good look for you. Doesn't look like it's gonna end too well. Especially if you teach the youth to work all day and not follow the commandment of the Most High. So the list. ¿Por qué no? Wait. Why are we not asking why we can't rest for a whole entire day? Like, y'all freak out when we rest for an entire day. Imagine an entire population resting a whole year simultaneously. And we all sitting, questioning, rejoicing, singing, releasing with the Most High. Release. That's what the 7th year is. The Shemita year is the year of the release. I don't know how Shemitah, I don't know how to say that. That's the year of release. So we don't have release no more. Oh, we free with no release. Oh, we free with no release? Since when? Oh, we free, but we still got a hold. Keep on fighting the good fight of faith. Keep on with the keep on. All my life I've been keeping on. Yeah. All my life. Looking at it. He will hold you accountable. He will hold. He holds people accountable all the time, and I've seen it. The plagues of Egypt come on them. Y'all figure that one out, because that is so deep, especially for my brother's passing. They ridiculed me. They hated on me. They had an intervention. And I was like, wow. The forces are real. When you decide to follow the Most High, get ready for the army to swarm. The physical army to swarm. But your spiritual army, baby, has always been 2/3 greater than what we see. You know what I mean? Like, when I say 2/3, you know what I mean? Like, the enemy has 1/3 of the angels, the evil messengers here, right? The Most High has the other 2/3, but they are a million times more mighty and powerful than the 1/3 that fell. I'm all about math. I love math. I'm the mathematician, right? Like, we're brilliant. Right. The Most High children are brilliant. So, we're brilliant. So, and I'm just doing basic stuff right now. Don't do me. Don't do me. It's go get deep, boo. And if you got some, let me know. Like, we can exchange. Sabia Asavia. Sabia. Sabi, Sabia. Sabia Asavia. Google it up. Not Google. I don't like Google. I hate that word. Look it up. Search it up. Search for the meaning. That's my new I can't do the G word like that. F that word. Y'all stop promoting that word too. Like, I'm on YouTube, but there's other search engines. We just doing this to reach the masses. Don't do, you know what I mean? We are reaching masses. Y'all over here confused. The double-mindedness is not here. Like, that's from, that's not me. Thank you, Most High. Thank you, Most High. Thank you, Most High, for these downloads. What does rest actually do for you? It sets you in line. What else does it do? It aligns you. How are you double-minded in our life? Like, where are we double-minded at? Like, where can we be double-minded? We want to say everybody bipolar. Here's some pills. How is that helping somebody? There are people who truly want help, but you'd rather have them addicted to pills. Bet. Thank the Most High, I never took pills for that, even though I was a little schizo. But I had to be in that environment. You had to be like completely be able to shift at a dime and not just speak, just shut up in order not to be hurt, verbally assaulted when you got home. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah, the verbal assault is real. I don't care what nobody says. Y'all gonna tell me, oh my God, they're still alive, are they? Were they alive when they were raising me? Didn't seem like it. It didn't like seem like they were still just copies and pastes of something else. I didn't know them. I never met them. You know what I mean? Sounds like they just cut and paste. Oh, I like cut and paste. I like this one. Oh, yep, this is me. That's not, I don't know who that is. Who are they? If your parents hate you and you're the only child left, okay, let's just see. Let me be more specific. I don't believe it's hate. I just believe that they're like, stop breaking this facade. Shut up. What facade are you trying to break? They call it a reputation. What facade are you trying to break? I was like, y'all fighting. Who y'all fighting? It ain't me. You fighting your childhood. That's what you're fighting. Little grown humans. I regret nothing. This is my testimony, so how regret? Oh, let me regret my testimony while I still have breath in my lungs. Let me regret the testimony the Most High gives me when I have breath in my lungs. Absolutely not. This is a way of protesting the people who raised you, the people who didn't raise you, that say they did, the people who said that they were there for you when they didn't even ask questions like, you good? Why, what's going on here? You know what I mean? They're not even asking to see. I feel like that's care. Bro, I know you're better than this. Like, what's going on? If there's no one asking that, is there care? Or is there just accusation? Oh, if there's accusation, you're trying to cover up something. You know what I mean? Like, what are we accusing of? Like, I need help. You know what I mean? Mental disability. Yeah. Y'all got me fucked up. Y'all got me fucked up. That was terrible. I don't give a fuck. That's how I felt. It came out how it came out. I'm a better person because I left. I've been kind. I've been nice. But this made me, you know what I mean? Like, it gave me boundaries. And that's the thing that we always say, oh, women need boundaries. Baby, I didn't know I needed boundaries till I was like 30. I was like, why don't y'all tell me stuff? Like, these quote unquote, I've grown up with men all my life. But y'all refuse to tell me stuff. And then, when I fuck around and find out, because, I mean, I was just being a dumbass fucking naive girl, y'all criticize. Y'all hiding something. What you hiding? Why didn't you tell me? What you trying to hide? Like, what is you trying to prove to somebody? What, you know what I mean? What you yelling at me for? Like, why am I getting the brunt of all this hate? And I internalize it. I back yonder in yonderland. Never again. I used to internalize it. When you internalize people yelling at you because of, you know what I mean? Because you're trying to protect that person. Like, you're yelling at me when it's not my fault. Like, I told you this didn't happen. Bruh, ain't no way. Ain't no way. I wish there was no way. I really do. Why I gotta lie about this? Why I gotta lie crazy? Like, we don't hang out like that. We ain't never hung out. We ain't hang out like that since I was about 4, 3, 5. I don't know what you're talking about. Hey, you know that? Why are y'all yelling at me for my parents' choices? Please, it's not my battle to fight. That's why I'm like, it's hard for me, like, to trust. If I didn't trust since I was 5, I'm not gonna trust. Why wouldn't I trust? Like, who would I trust? So this is where I forgot. Going back to the circle, round and round. So like, I trusted God 20% then, right? That had to be that 150%. Like, I had to trust him more than 100. Like, because I was like, this don't make no dang sense, Poppy. This don't make no sense. I'm tired of having, like, why am I stressed? This don't make no sense. But let me do something. Papi. No entiendo. No entiendo, papi. Dime qué es esto. Dime qué es esto, papi. No me dejas, por fin. No me deja. Okay. Oh. I'm learning every day. I am not fluent, but I understand. I'm learning. Like, I'm learning the I love listening to it. I love it. So now, after my resting, I do trust. It confused me. So before I even started the sabbatical, the 7th day stuff, how much do you think I trusted a man? After y'all heard about my pops. Y'all didn't hear much about the other situations. I don't call them my marriage situation. That was the quote unquote fucking paperwork situation. That was a mess. So after that, I felt so retarded. Like, I just, like, how do I keep doing this? But I don't care. I just need anybody. So I got anybody, and I had another situation. I was like, oh my God. And that situation was just as, it was crazy in a different way. They were both, they put their hands on me, and I put my hands on them. Well, I put my hands on the first one, the marriage situation. And then I didn't really do much to the second one, because I was like, you're not worth it. So I did other stuff. But I was like, okay, I stood up for myself. I was proud of myself. I was like, yes, I finally stood up for myself. And my parents were like, didn't the Lord say, turn the other cheek? And you need to drop those charges, or you're not one of us. You ain't a Christian like us. You hear me? Turn the other cheek. I was like, dude, I've been taking punches for y'all for decades. And y'all can't let me get one win. Like, I won finally. I won for the domestic violence cases of... I won, I felt. But they were like, no, drop the charges and you will be like the Most High. I said, baby, if that's the Most High y'all want to be like, y'all can count me out. All the way out. So I was like, I didn't touch him. I didn't do anything. But he needs to be away from me. I'm not going to drop any of this. They came 3 different times. They're one unit. I don't care if one person comes twice and the other person comes once, that's 3 times. Y'all came 3 times. Y'all a unit. Okay. I was like, I'm out. That made me leave the whole of America. I was like, these people aren't looking out for me. The government's not looking out for me. The Most High is looking out for me. Viva Ecuador! You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Book the flight. One-way ticket. They're like, you might need a return. That was another anxiety that I did not account for. But that's neither here nor there. The anxiety I had compared to the anxiety I came back with. Can't compare, darling. Like, the anxiety I had, I couldn't even speak. I was fat. I ate so much because I just had to suppress all my emotions, and I just couldn't freaking focus. I was like, I don't even know what to do. I don't even know what to pack. It's so overwhelming. But then the most I was like, 150%. Give it a 100. Like, God dang. So I don't even know. I can't even say the percentage. I still can't even get roundabout to that percentage. I trust men. So it went from 0 to, I say, about good 5-10%. Like, that's better. You know what I mean? That's improvement. Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, hey, I'll take all the improvement. Y'all can judge me, think I'm about to trust the man 100% now. No, but I did see, like, really well-behaved, well-mannered humans in the Latin places. Not all of them. There were some situations. There was one situation I almost stabbed somebody. But that's neither here nor there. And I didn't. And it didn't happen. So it didn't matter. But I was protected the whole time. Why was I protected? Because I'm covered, darling. I'm covered from head to toe. Why are our beautiful daughters daughters with the flip daughters just traveling, just butt naked. As beautiful as we are. As beautiful as we are, why are we traveling butt naked? I was there, darling. I was absolutely there. But I just wanted to blend in, but I still did it in a way where I felt comfortable. You know what I mean? But I still didn't feel comfortable. But it was a little bit of both. But once I realized I feel more comfortable covered up, it's not that bad. I love it. Then blessings come. Like, people can say, oh, dresses are so like the Most High says we wear pants. And do your dress. Sure. Sure, absolutely. A dress that is modest. Like, why are we fighting for pants? How long do you want to work? You want to work all my life? I had to. That's what you're still doing. Even Celie was fighting in the dress. Hoppo beat me. They were still in dresses, darling. Why are you fighting for pants? Why do you want to slave here for the rest? This is not our rest. We are not as free as you think, darling. Which freedom? El Salvador will come, darling. He's coming. But we must get into dress rehearsals. What is one of the dress rehearsals? 1. Remember the Sabbath and keep it holy. We're royalty, darling. Will you remember? Do you remember? Remember the Sabbath and keep it holy. We will be tested. Test number 1. Did your creator say that rest is not mandatory anymore, darling? Did he? Which creator said this? I want no part. I want no part of this. This is egregious. I want no part. I want no part of it. I will not have it. Not in my kingdom. My father's kingdom. It's mine because I'm claiming it with him. With all my cousins and them. My cousins and they. My cousins and them. The man them. Not all man. Oh Lord Jesus. See, the men part ain't there yet, but it's getting there, and I literally am learning how to even see what respectable men are. How? Because they're exuded in how they practice. How are we practicing? We're practicing all kinds of stuff. Y'all been practicing make babies all the time. We've all done it. We've all practiced making babies. Why aren't we practicing sitting our butt down somewhere? Single women, how long have we been practicing making babies? Go practice sitting down somewhere. No mas baby making. Go practice resting. Imagine what that would do to the diaspora. Imagine, darling. Imagine how beautiful, how well we our skin would glow. I believe it would baby, we would have radiance. A different. I had a different radiance. I have a different radiance. Had. What is had? Yes, I've been here a few months with my parents, but I have a different radiance. I have a different mindset. I have a different opinion of what people think the Sabbath is. Like, when people who have actually practiced it have a testimony, you listen to them. My testimony is when I came back, people were like, oh my gosh, you look great. Your skin is glowing. Oh my gosh, like your hair grew so much. I was like, I was just walking around and chilling and eating fresh fruits. Isn't that amazing? Like, but of course, the purges come. Like, you have to purge. Literally, it was the year of release. I released so much stuff. I released anger. I released hurt. I released bitterness. I released fear. I had to release anxiety and doubt. How can't you release if you don't release and sit down? What are you teaching your kids? My trainer told me that she literally had what is it called? Something to do 7 days a week growing up as a child. She was in whatever. She was in track, this, that, volleyball, whatever, piano, whatever extra other activities. And they're wondering why people have epilepsy. I don't know if this is the Most High or me. Tell you. So don't take it this with a grain of salt. I believe epilepsy is just an overactive everything. Like, everything is just overactive. Overactive brain, overactive, can't sleep, can't rest. It's like you're on freaking meth, coke, whatever I don't know what they do for 8 days a week nowadays. Like, I don't know, I gave up. You hear me? I gave up. I gave it up. You can give it up too. I believe in you. But literally, most ailments are from ignoring your body. Your body is like, oh, this hurts and aches and pain. Girl, I gotta go to work in the morning. Who cares? What you mean, who cares? I thought we were free. Go sit down. Go sit down. No one has told you this, so you're bucking at me, bro. People bucked at me all my life. What you gonna do? Right, we grew up in the hood. Like, what? Who's scared of y'all? Like, what y'all mean? Y'all don't believe I grew up in the hood. I don't understand that, because I had to speak Caucasian for a while. That was forced in the house I was growing up in. They're like, you better speak properly, because we don't want anyone to think you're ignorant. You know what color you are. See what color you are. You know what I mean? I was like, but I didn't grow up completely in the hood, but I grew up like in the outskirts. Like, not afraid of nobody like that. God, that was my bonnet. I was like, what kind of square? The Most High knew what we needed. He did it first. That's the first chapter. Y'all look. This is literally the first chapter. The Most High did this first. Hold on. I'm turning. Look at my favorite flower. Do it in color next time. Let me see. These are 4 words. whatever. Y'all see the table of contents. Chapter 1. When rest became suspicious. What? Oh yeah, sorry, chapter 2. The Most High rested first. I want to be more like Jesus. Pray and talk like Jesus. Oh, what more like... That's that. I love that song. So if the Most High did it first, aren't we supposed to follow an example? Like, who are y'all kidding? Somebody's lying to me. Like, I've been saying this whole time. I'm like, why are y'all lying to me? That's a bad word. Don't you say that to me. Lying to me. Don't you say that about me. That's the baddest, that's the worst word I've heard in my life. Liar. You're going to hell. Call me a liar again, I'll freaking rip your head off your face. Your head off your face. Your head. That's how crazy it sounds. That's literally how crazy it sounds. I will rip your fucking head off your face. Just nonsense. Shut the fuck up. You've been lying. Let's call it what it is. You want to call me whatever the flip you want to call me, and we have no, I can't say nothing. Oh, okay. Liars. That's how they sound. You've slithered enough. Slither on out of here. That's how we talk to demons. Slither on out of here. Get thee behind me, slithering succotash, Satan ass nigga. Get thee behind me. And y'all better rest. Y'all think I'm like a feminine hood gangster luxurious specialist. I don't fall into one category and y'all are upset. But it's okay. Guess what? We're going to be held accountable for the 9th time. I don't want you to be demoted. Whoever teaches those people, they will be least in the kingdom. You know what I mean? Least in the kingdom. I am here to tell you that this rest has changed my entire outlook on the entire world. Like, the way I see the world is no longer the same. Traveling, resting. I am a different person. When I'm saying I'm a different person, I feel like I am not the person y'all have seen me be. Because y'all have seen me be how I was molded into whoever wanted what to do for the day. You know what I mean? I'm molded into a different me, a closer, a million times closer to what the Most High wanted me to be. Because I feel alive. Like, you feel His presence. When you feel the presence, that aroma, like the aromas, the sounds, the decorations, they're just on a different level. You just feel like there's somebody you're seeing. You feel seen. I felt seen. You have to hear me. Seen by a masculine figure. I felt like he knew me more than anybody. I didn't have to open up. When I say I didn't have to open up, all I did was release. Because he already knew it was there. That I didn't have to, like, tell him why. You know what I mean? Like, when I say open up, like, communicate. I couldn't. I just released. I just purged, cried, screamed, whatever. You know what I mean? Just let go. You let go. Once you let go, baby, there is no limit. The sky, the firmament's the limit. Physically. Physically, it's the limit. Spiritually, no. Because you enter rooms that you have never seen. I've seen stuff I have never, like just being in his presence. Even the dreams are just more vivid. And I say that also in my dream chapter. In chapter 7, we talk about dreams. Dreams. In chapter 7, I believe, part 3, this is part 3, healing through the sacred rhythm. Wait, is it? So fast. See, look at this. Just beautiful. Ancestral release. Wait. I gotta learn my own book, girl. Yes, see, dream. I told you, girl. It's on page 81. The Sabbath sleep often carries deeper dreams, according to actually extensive research. So, when you sleep on the Sabbath, you have a deeper dream. So before bed, anoint your head with oil. Ask for restoration. Ask for woman body healing during the sleeping cycle. Seek guidance from Yah. Even Job speaks of divine communication and rest. In a dream, in a vision of the night, when a deep sleep falleth upon men, sleep is often prophetic, yet there. Having a dream in your journal near you will allow remembrance of the vision. Dream journals are coming, darling. That's one of the journals coming. And then there's a Sabbath journal coming. How are we resting? How are we protesting? When I say we're set apart, darling, it's going to look like a protest. And you stand firm in this because they're going to think you're crazy. But that means you're on the right track, darling. Usually. If you feel like you're spiraling out of control, ask for help. Have sisters, brothers, uncles, cousins, whoever you trust. You know what I mean? But love you, my loves. I ask you to rate the book. It's going to be on Amazon, Gumroad. It's on another one. It's on it's going to be a few more. But right now it's on Amazon and Gumroad. Y'all get your copy. May the Most High bless you. I know that you'll be washed with the water of the Word when you rest. That's literally all I did, was wash myself with the Word. Cleansed, purged. It's like a sifting. It sifts you. It shifts you. It situates you into a place of knowing, discovery, and you have access, darling. You have access to the heavenly accounts. Like, Daddy, I'm in need. No, there's no need, darling. Daddy, I think this is a great venture. We should do this together. Like, I believe I want to do this Adorned Royal. You know what I mean? I want to do this Adorned entire empire. Because that's who you are. That's who we are. You know? And yeah, I'm not perfect at any of these accents. Guess what? Are you perfect at American accent? Not always. So, we're better than this. How do we show that we're not playing with y'all? We resist. Thank you, Abaya. Toda Tawara. Abaya. I'm learning too many languages at once. Like, I'm learning. That's what I'm saying. You've heard so much. It just flows. Or maybe it's just flowing and then it just comes out, and then I don't know the passages all the way. I don't know the comings and the goings. The epimos. Interesting. Y'all like and share, comment what rest has done for you, or what, guys. Literally, I've started celebrating the Sabbath since, and I was like, I'm not playing with this because this is literally the only reason one of the reasons, one of the hundreds of reasons. But that was like the main reason. I was like, I'm tired. I want to rest. I do. Like, I'm tired. All I do is work. Like, I can't cook all day, every day. Like, I'm done. I'm tired. And then they're still, oh, I kind of need this. Like, you're a shorter cook all your life. Y'all, please let us know. I could talk for years, it seems like, because I haven't talked in so long. The Most High bless you when you receive the rest that He allotted all of us. All of us are allotted the same thing, the exact same thing. Why are we running? Like, these people don't love us. These people don't love us. What? Bye, y'all. But He do. And He made me, so, good night. I'm resting, darling. Good night. Toodles until next time. Toodaloo. A toodaloo. A toodaloo.
Thank y'all for watching. Remember to share this information, leave a like and comment.